Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome to Taco Tuesday, the best day for prize picks. So our first taco of the day is going to be Brandon Ingram, and I got to play for y'all later on in the video. I always want to talk about this. If you're going to do any gambling on prize picks, you always want to bet on the tacos. They have like a 75 to 80% win rate. And, you know, some people might look at this and be like, oh, there's only a 4-point difference. But at the end of the day, like if you look at every other line across prize picks, getting a 4-point difference is pretty drastic, especially in a guy like Brandon Ingram, who should be able to put up 18 points. So there's going to be 3 tacos every Tuesday, and we expect at least 2 of 3 are probably going to hit every day. So, I mean, that's, 66%. I'm just putting numbers out there, but I'm pretty sure someone actually did, do the math, and I think that was like around a 75% win rate. So, we're at least hoping. We're hoping at least that we're gonna get 2 wins from Taco Tuesday. So here's gonna be the Brandon Ingram one. So obviously we're gonna go more on this one here. So here is our $1,000 win that we ended up getting about a week ago. We are waiting for another 6 out of 6. I do want to make one point that, these plays, you only need to hit 1 of 25 of them to win your money back, right? So on this page in particular, I am giving away mostly like 5 and 6 pick flexes. So, don't get too disgruntled when you're missing a lot of them, right? Because at the end of the day, you only need like one out of every month to hit, right? So this was like our win from February. So, we're hoping to at least get one more win in March. But we do expect to do a little better than that. But all I'm trying to say is that, these picks are definitely still going to be difficult, even though we might have an edge and, we might have like a 4% higher chance to hit than normal. It's still, these are drastic, difficult wins at the end of the day. And so that was another reason why I told a lot of people out there that, you can go for the 2 bets if you want to play a little more careful, right? Because these are all matched up within each other. These are like subset plays of the 6-man flexes, right? So that's how you can look at that. And this is, someone made a comment on this that we actually went like 0 out of 6, but this is a pick that I gave out yesterday. I think it was on the winnable, but you have to look at this also as kind of like a weird W because it's showing that the correlation is working, right? So we were on the opposite end of the correlation, but it's still showing correlation, right? So these are, these were probably stomps and the games didn't last too long, and that's kind of what we're looking for, but on the opposite end of Counter-Strike. So, this was correlation. This is showing correlation. It's just showing in the opposite direction. So this is our Real Friends community. I wanted to actually make a point and say that really appreciate y'all because we just hit the 300 subscriber mark. We're at 305 right now. And, that's really awesome to see that we're able to grow another channel. We started the Real Friends in Football channel 2 years ago, basically, to this date. And the fact that that channel is up to 33,000 subscribers is really cool. And, we're very dedicated to YouTube, and we love educating people. And that's a passion of me and Miles's. We're pushing out videos on both channels right now, Real Friends in Football and the RFF Picks channel. And so go check out that other channel if you found us through here. We'd really appreciate that. We have videos. Miles just made like a 15-minute video on the Texans doing a mock draft. So, I mean, we put a lot of effort into these, into both of these channels. And so here's my Action Network right here. So, I started 3 years ago actually on basketball. This is like the 2021 NBA Finals, I believe. And, right here, I put like $1,000 bet on the Kevin Durant game where he had like his foot over the line. And I just want to make a point because at that moment, I put it into myself. I looked in the mirror. I was like, hey, Alex, don't blame Kevin Durant's foot. Blame yourself. Like, how can you become better? How can you put yourself up for more success in the future? And so that's what started me on this like upwards trend. I started doing correlated betting. I started doing EV betting. And, I've placed 7,000 bets. Another thing that I always recommend to people also is like, make sure that you're like putting your bets into like a history or a Excel sheet or something and log all of your bets. That's the word I was looking for. Log your bets into some sort of tracking method, so you can go back and say, hey, I bet on this, I lost, why did I lose, right? And you also have an idea of like how much money you're winning and losing. That's another big point as well. So here is our winnable, right? So this is basically a website that started about or a company, but it is on the website like 5 months ago. And what it is, it's basically social media for gambling. So, I've been gambling for 15 years, and this is something I've been looking for, right? It's where you can look at what other people are making plays, and they can send you over plays as well. So, our free plan, that's going to be one free pick a day. Right now, it's like a little bit more than that just because, we're trying to advertise our plays. We're pushing our YouTube channel a lot. And, our Taco Tuesdays will probably all be on the free plan. And our MVP plan is going to be every other correlated bet we make. So, if we give out one Counter-Strike play, we might have 3 more on our MVP plan. And so that's going to be $150 a month or $50 a week. And then, I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, you need to sign up for this. Like, here, try the free trial out, see how our bets do. And if you want to, you can cancel it. And if you see success with it, then continue to pay. So something for fun that we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be doing the March Madness bracket. I don't watch college basketball at all throughout the season, but I get real excited about March Madness just because seeing teams that are like the 8th seed make it super far. I think last year we had like San Diego make it to the finals, and they're once again like the 8th seed. And so I'm really like infatuated about it and all this pressure on the college athletes and stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a giveaway for the March Madness bracket on the Sleeper app. And in order to enter into our $250 first prize, send a screenshot of you depositing to Sleeper, and they actually give you a $100 match. And that's another thing that I want to make a point. Like, when you're gambling, one of the things that I was really, really good about doing and still do really well is I use every single one of my sports books as like, I always look for the best odds across all the sports books, right? So if you're placing a bet and you have the option to do FanDuel or DraftKings or Bovada, I don't know, all the different sports books, right? You want, before you place that bet, you need to make sure that you're getting the best value, whether that be like plus 140 against plus 130, like even if it's just 10 cents, it makes a lot of difference in the long run. So here's another sportsbook sleeper, and they do really, really good on fantasy football. And so they're doing a March Madness bracket this year, similar to like ESPN's. So, RFF picks, we're going to be on there. Me and Miles will be on there. We won't give ourselves the first prize, but if you're interested, let's do that. And let's, the difference between this channel also and our Real Friends in Football channel is I feel like that channel kind of pushes to just a bunch of different people. And then this is like more of like a tight-knit community, I feel. So I think it would be cool if, everyone could join that and we could, have fun and see who wins and see who has the sleeper pick to win the Final Four, right? Or to win March Madness, I guess. So here's kind of like a screenshot of what that's going to look like. I'll probably be advertising a little bit more come closer to that day. So this is going to be the the play that you're obviously looking for. So this is going to be the Brandon Ingram on the more. We're taking that 100 out of 100 times. We always take this. It's going to be discounted. His true line is at 21.5. So being able to get this basically at 18 or more points, especially for like a superstar athlete like Brandon Ingram, it is a good bet where we take that all the time. And then right here, these are all going to be from the same team. Once again, we have the New Jersey Devils. They're at home, right? So we're hoping that, the environment's going to be good. The crowd's going to be electric. And with all that being said, the puck is going to be on the offensive side of the ice. We always do correlated betting here. So, Jack Hughes to have more than 4.5 shots. Sorry, not points. Maybe he'll get points as well. Timo and then Jesper Bratt, all to have more shots. And then with that all being said, if the puck is on the offensive side of the ice, then the goalie is going to have less on his saves, like their goalie, right? Because he's going to be chilling like this, and the Devils are going to be shooting the puck a lot. So that's going to be the correlated play. Like I said, I always like to explain it more in like a NFL terms, right? To where you have two quarterbacks going back and forth together. That there's correlation with that, right? So if Patrick Mahomes has a huge pass to Rashee Rice, he scores early in the game. That puts the pressure on the other team to then, be aggressive and throw the ball more, right? So that's kind of what we're looking for. We're trying to tell a story within our play. And so that's what we're going to do with the correlation. Right now, it's a little, we're kind of in like a dead zone to where we're kind of waiting for baseball too, and, no football. So we kind of have to use these hockey. I know the hockey plays aren't as like fun or cool. I feel like people don't get as excited for the hockey play, but we got to take all the advantages that we can. So this is going to be the play. I hope to get y'all a video out for the next two tacos, but can't promise anything. But at a minimum, I will have bets on our winnable. So please sign up for that. And like I said, you can do a 30 free day for that. So that's going to be the play. Once again, thank y'all for subscribing and tuning into the channel every day. Really, really appreciate that. And I will see y'all hopefully for the next taco.